Hey there, everybody. It's your old pal VR Boomer here, and I thought I would do a different kind of video and go through the different rhythm games that I have on my Oculus Quest, talk about what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and just kind of show them off. And of course, we are going to start with the seminal Beatsaber. This is one of the games that made me want to get a VR headset and a Quest in the first place. It is by far, well, I need to adjust my own volume up here a little bit. It is by far one of the most polished games of this genre that's out there. Everything about it just speaks AAA studio. I like the menus. They're all easy to look at, clean and laid out. It's very well designed. It looks professionally designed. All the graphical work is really good. And let's go into my favorite song in the whole thing, which is Pop Stars by KDA. Now, I managed to get this on almost every of the other rhythm games that I have, so I'm going to use the same song to demo all of them, which will help show like an apples-to-apples comparison. So, what attracted me to Beatsaber in the first place? Well, obviously, I get to play with lightsabers, and just the whole concept of that is super cool. Being a longtime nerd, geek fan of Star Wars, all that stuff. That's just really what attracted me. The game is just beautifully designed. The graphics are beautiful. The gameplay is intuitive. It's very easy to understand. The motions are fairly simple. There's a lot of different settings. I love all that about it. It's just a great game. It's nice if you just want to miss things and look like an idiot. It's nice if you just want to unwind and relax. You can set it down on kind of a lower setting and just kind of not think and just groove along for a little while, which is really cool. Those are all the things I really love about this game. I think there's room for improvement, to be quite honest. First of all, essentially every single environment in the game is the same. You're at the end of this long platform. I know there's a Halloween-themed one that's a little bit different, but not much. It's still like you're standing at the end of a long platform. It would be nice, as you'll see in some of the other games, they have a multitude of environments you can be in. And yeah, you can change the environments in here a little bit, but they're all variations on the same theme, essentially. So I think that could be improved. The other thing that Beatsaber notoriously does not have is the ability to use your own music. And honestly, I think most of the other games that I'm going to show off in this video, you can easily just use your own music in it. I suppose they're doing that so they can sell music tracks, but it would be nice if you could just natively do your own. Now, there are mods out there that will let you input custom songs and do custom songs with it. I'm not going to talk about any mods in this because I just want to do, out of the box. Whatever you're getting is what you're getting without... Not everybody wants to be modding games or is into modding games or really has the skills to do that. So I just want to talk about what you get. So being able to use your own music would be nice. Having different backgrounds would be nice. Also, a more diverse music selection, I think, would be nice. A lot of the music in this game is really good. I really like this song, for instance. But it's all... almost entirely, certainly the stuff that comes with it for free, is almost entirely like this dance club hip-hop type stuff. I don't know if hip-hop is the right term anymore. But it's all like this, poppy dance music, which is fine. I do like the music. But it would be nice to have some variety available. And there is a few things. I know there's a Gaga sect and a Green Day tracks that you can download, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I am of the boomerish age, I want to do Beatsaber to disco. I want to do the disco version of the Star Wars theme in Beatsaber. Anyway, so that's Beatsaber. It's a phenomenal game. It's still one of my favorites. I mostly use it for warm-ups and cooldowns. I don't necessarily use it for intense workouts. It's a phenomenal game, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. Now, let's go on to my next favorite game, X Fitness. This one's a little less expensive. Beatsaber is expensive too. Beatsaber is like $30. X Fitness, I think it was $20. I really, really like this game. I actually play this one more than Beatsaber. I think, to be quite honest. Over here, you can see the different arenas. This is one of my favorites here, but there's like 5 different potential arenas that you could end up being in, and they're all slightly different. This one's outdoors. There's your language settings. There's SFX settings. One of the things this doesn't have, Beatsaber has it, I didn't show that off, that I wish they had was audio volume. I'm probably gonna have to speak up a little more loudly in this because I can't adjust the audio volume. Let's see, music. Let's go over here to our music. Let me just show off this game. So there are, let's show over here. These are the default songs that come with it. Deep is a great one. Paul Atreides is playing apparently. There's all sorts of stats and stuff like that. But you come down here over to MP3, and these are just songs you have loaded onto your Oculus. You can do anything. Over here, you can set whatever you want it to be. And that will set all of the different parameters of how you want to play. And this is on easy mode here. Or is it? But you have these, it's just a lot of variety of things that you're doing. You're punching, you're blocking these little rays. These will make you squat down. This is on easy settings, trust me. It gets way more intense than this. But it's hard to talk and do an intense workout at the same time. So you have to punch these in the direction of the arrow, which is really cool. If you use the same settings for a couple of different songs, you're going to start to see a repetition in the moves a little bit. Not a whole lot. You've got objects that you need to duck. Hopefully we'll see some slashing moves here at some point. But this is a really nice full body workout. Something that Beatsaber really isn't unless you go out of your way to make it so. The movements in Beatsaber are fairly simple and straightforward. There's not as much physically moving around. There's a little bit of ducking. But games like this definitely have a lot more full body to them. Oh, I don't know if it's going to show the other ones. Thought I had this set to do that, but apparently not. So what don't I like about this one? Oh, there we go. There's our slashes. The graphics in this are not quite as nice as Beatsaber's, I have to say. It doesn't look as clean and sharp and professionally done. Especially with the natural environments. I think I'm seeing this in a lot of these that have these natural environments. The resolution on the video on the Quest just isn't super high. So you end up with these natural looking things that still look kind of artificial. It's the uncanny valley thing, I think. That would be improved if the Quest's video resolution was higher, probably. Like if I was playing this on a different system, it might look better than it does here. I'd like to be able to adjust the audio volume in this. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind being able to change the color of these things. Apparently you can't, although I've tried. There's a color adjustment thing on the side, and I've tried changing the settings, but it doesn't seem to actually change the color of anything. So, who knows? This is a really fun game. This is what I use for most of my workout time. I will also actually put wrist weights on while I do this to add a little extra resistance, a little extra muscle toning while I do it. But this is just a fantastic game, and the fact that you can just import your own music natively is phenomenal. Look at them shields. And it gives you all your stats. Apparently I missed a few there. Anyway, so all in all, you can do different intensity levels. You can do just boxing things. You can do just jabs, switching your hands. You can mess with the gameplay. There's just all sorts of great things. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this game if you're looking for a good rhythm workout game. Love that one a lot. Now let's take a look at OhShape. Next to Beatsaber, I think OhShape is the most polished game that I have here. Probably Synthriders is close too. This menu area that will pop up in a second is really sharp and clean. It looks very well designed. It looks very modern. Again, you can import custom music. You do have to get custom song maps. You can't just drag and drop songs like Xfitness lets you do. I'm going to preface this right now. I am not going to be able to complete this level. I can tell you right now. I've tried a few times. I've only had this game for a little while. I haven't played it a lot, so I'm not quite up to speed. But man, if you want a full body workout, OhShape is a fantastic one. So let's check out and see what OhShape looks like when you're in the thing. See, you have to move your body in the different positions. You got to hit those things. You got to hit these things. This is, man, this is full body. You punch these, you do this, punch. I can't even talk. I'm moving so much. This is like on a medium level. Ha! But you can see if you're looking for a full body workout, man, this is a great one for you. I haven't played it a lot, like I said, but I do really, really think it's a good game. The fact that you can just bring in other music too, so you're not stuck with their canned thing and you don't have to pay for extra things. I mean, they do have sets of tracks that you can buy, which is great. And, you know, professionally designed, I guess, levels instead of just somebody on a computer doing a level, which is what this is. Woo. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and talk at the same time, and this is tricky. But man, what a great game this is. I really think it's phenomenal. Even though I'm no way ever going to be able to finish this thing. I don't know, maybe I'm going to finish it talking to you guys, huh? That would be great. The first time I ever get through it is while I'm recording a video. Imagine that. It just really is a lot of full body motion if that's what you want. And, you know, who doesn't for a workout, right? This is one of the most full body workouts I've seen in a VR rhythm game. I mean, you can always kind of make some other games more full body. Like, you can do a lot of like dancing in Beatsaber if you want. But this one really demands that you move just to play through it. It's not, hey, you know, I can also make this thing more like a full body thing if I want. It just is a full body thing. And not only all of this stuff that you're doing, moving your hands around, whoa, but hopefully, yeah, squat. You gotta squat to get through some of these. Woo. I know, I'm not talking as much. I'm doing a lot of repetition because I'm very focused on trying to get through this. And you gotta dodge back and forth. Like really dodge, not just like lean to the side like Beatsaber lets you do. You've got to move in this one. So this game is highly recommended from me if you're looking for a full body workout. If you want something a little simpler, then yeah, there's other ones. Something a little less intense. I know, I'm dropping off. We're almost at the end of the song though. So either I'm gonna get there or I'm gonna fail. Be great. Whoa. Bam. There's no way I'm getting through this. I can feel it buzzing. Oh no, I did it. I got all the way through, and the first time while I was recording. Yay, cheering for me. So you were all here to witness me getting through that the first time. Wow. Whew. I'm breathing heavy now too. Great game. Let's go back there. You can just click off of here. And another thing that this game has that Beatsaber also has, that Xfitness has, is an exit button. I don't know why more games don't have a simple exit button on them. Whew. All right. Take a nice breath. Let's go to my next most favorite game, Audioshield. This one, like some of the others, is not as polished as Beatsaber is. It's a great game, but it definitely feels a lot rougher around the edges. As you can see, the menu is just really 1990s simplistic. There's very few settings that you can actually change. One of them being not the audio. Let's do pop stars, shall we? And I I can already hear in my headset how loud this is. So I'm actually going to have to speak really loudly. There's not a lot of options that you can set. You can choose your difficulty. You can choose your location. Let's go with a VIP lounge. We want people cheering us. So there are a few settings you can change. You can sometimes change the shields. There's quick instructions on what to do. And here we go. As you can see, even the graphics in this are kind of rough, very cartoonish. It's not quite, oh, it's pretty obvious right there. Like everything has like an animated cartoon black line around it. Which definitely adds to the cartoony appearance. It's not bad, it's a stylistic choice, I think. But it definitely, for me, leaves it feeling less refined than something like Beatsaber. This is a really fun game. Like I said, you can just, again, you just load MP3s onto your computer and just play them, which is, you know, honestly, that's a big draw for me. That's one of the reasons I do X Fitness so much, is because I can just dump my own music onto it. And I can definitely get in the zone of my own music. It's not like the included tracks are necessarily bad. I like a little more variety, and I like music that speaks to me from my generation. You know, Gen X, not really, but definitely not KDH. Not that this is bad music. As you can see, the motion in this is pretty simple. You're just holding your hands up and using your shields to deflect these incoming whatever they are. Evil spheres do. This is on an easy setting, so it's not super challenging. The motions in this game, it's much less full body, shall we say, than like X-Fitness obviously was, or than OhShape was. Obviously, OhShape is an extremely physical game. But in the higher levels, you're definitely moving your arms very quickly with these things. There's a lot of major distance changes, so you're not just going right and left, but the spheres will actually switch sides very easily, so you have to do a lot of turning. And you can see this whole host of things rising up. I really like that. That's kind of fun. Lost tracking again. Come on. Oh, Oculus, and your tracking. It's just started happening like today. Well, maybe yesterday. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Hate the thought of me having to do a factory reset. Anyway, that's not about this game. Double block. This is a really fun game. It's not expensive. This one was so I guess it's an average. It's a pretty good game for what you're getting it. I'm not sure what else there is to say. I'd like to have a value. I'd like to have options that feel so 1990s, quite honestly. The graphics are a little, it's just not great. Oh, look, all the figures down there are mirroring my motion. I didn't even notice that until just now. That's crazy. Anyway, I like it. It's a fun game. It doesn't have an exit, but so many of them don't, so you have to hit your Oculus that way. So that's a fun one. And let's see. We're going to go to the browser now. So I want to touch on Supernatural and Synthriders. But first, we're going to go to the browser, and we are going to look at... This is a browser, a VR browser app that you get. It doesn't cost anything because you just log into the browser. I don't know if you can import your own playlists, but there's a lot of music in here. So let's just go into it, shall we? It's pretty straightforward. You have lightsaber-ish looking things. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're kind of like lightsabers. I am not as big of a fan of this game as some other people are. Come on, load. Load, pop stars, load. I don't want to talk. I want to be moving and not talking. I'm not as big of a fan of this game as some other folks are, for a few different reasons, which I would like to get into if this will. Come on. 88 Pop Stars, play. There we go. Now we're loaded. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not. And immediately I know one of the problems. There's no force feedback. And that is really throwing me. Like, badly throwing me. I'm just really expecting force feedback here. And I'm not feeling it. And it's just, it feels wrong. It feels wrong to not have it. But as you can see, this is very Beatsaber-ish. You can also set it up so you're punching blocks and not slicing them. Another thing about this that kind of could potentially mess with people, say my kitchen chair, is the fact that you are on a platform that feels like it's moving forward. It's not, like in all the other rhythm games I've shown off so far, you are stationary and there are objects moving out. But this one definitely, especially with those overhead triangles, leaves you feeling like you're moving forward. And I just feel like this could really potentially induce some motion sickness as I lose my tracking again. Yes, this video can be marred by tracking drops. Hey Oculus, or Meta, or whoever the fuck you are. Tracking drops, they're real. You need to do something about them. I so feel like I should be having some force feedback here. And it just feels like I'm not actually connecting with anything. So this is fine if you want a completely free option and you can't pay for or don't want to pay for other rhythm games. And that's very understandable. I mean, you're already paying $300 for the Quest. For some people, that's nothing. Some people, that's a ton of cash. So I'm using the wrong blaze here. You guys can think I'm terrible since I'm trying to talk on this. But as you can see, this is fine for a free game. I know some people love it. I don't love it. And I have messed around with it a couple of times, but I never find myself wanting to go back. With every other game I've showed you so far, I definitely want to go back to play them. And this one, I just don't find myself interested in going back to play. And this moving forward thing, I can see how this would give someone motion sickness very easily. I'm kind of feeling it a little bit myself right now, just doing it. Especially combined with a workout like this. Not having that force feed, I keep saying this, but it is so pronounced right now. It's like I'm swinging my hands in the air. I'm surprised at how much I'm noticing that vibration in the controller. And how integral that feels to me to be part of the play experience. I hope I'm speaking loudly enough to hear me over the music, because you can't adjust the music volume in this. All right, that's that. So that's Moonrider. I mean, it's free. Sure, that's great. There's a bunch of free songs. Back to menu. Not really a game I particularly care to do. That's fantastic. All right, the browser. And now we're going to move on to a couple of games that I don't actually really have. Let's talk about Supernatural first. This is a workout. It's kind of a rhythm workout game. It's free to download, but there's a monthly subscription fee of like $20, $18, $19, something like that, or $180 for the year, US. I don't know what it would be in other countries. A lot of people love this. And again, we have this beautiful landscape here, which looks really nice, except that it's got that rough edge to it. So it still feels Uncanny Valley. It's a little hard to explain. Anyway, you've got long workouts that are led by trainers. And that's one of the things I don't like about this game. I have to be quite honest.
What's going on, my friend? Welcome to
We're going to skip you. We're going to skip the warm-up, and we're going to go right to the training, right to the actual thing. This is one of the things. You have these bats. You have to smash things out of your way.
Shoulders down away from the
ears. you have this trainer talking in your ear the entire time.
Targets. Your white bat is
Oh,
going to
I already recorded a segment on
targets.
this. I'm not going to do this whole thing because I couldn't import my own music.
99
Apparently,
Red
you can't
Balloons
import
by
your own
Nina.
music because these are all like designed
You know what's
workouts, which
coming.
is part of why they charge the
Eyes up,
subscription
here we
fee.
go. Keep those arms long.
Yeah, and she
Don't
told me to
just
use
hit
the
the
black
target,
bat
but
to
go
hit the
all
black
the way
one
through
and
it.
the white bat to hit the
Give
white
yourself
one.
a
And
chance to take in this environment.
frankly,
We're in Iceland.
it's fucking insulting. I mean, it's the whole trainer thing. It's the whole trainer thing that I can't stand.
Let's let those hips shift side to side.
Yeah,
as we start to
whatever,
dance with this
bubbly
beat.
lady. It's a good game. I think it's a very good game. It's a great workout thing. It is just not for me. And she was talking about taking in the beautiful landscape again.
Keep breathing.
I don't know if this will come through in the video or
Make
not.
sure that
It's
you're
just-
controlling your movement.
It's just rough.
Try to
it's
keep
not.
your arms long. Try to rotate.
It's not
through that
photorealistic.
core.
It's the only way I can describe it. But this is also a good full workout game. If you like having a personal trainer to motivate you, and a lot of people do, and that's fantastic. It's not a thing that really
Let's pick up that
works
intensity a
for
little
me.
bit. Pick up that energy. And of course,
If you
you're
like
allowed
that,
to sing along.
then great. And I think this is probably a good game if you can afford this. Some people love having the subscription thing. I just can't be spending the equivalent cost of an entire game every single month just to have access to some lady talking in my ear. But that's me. I don't want to throw shade on this game because I think it's really well done. If it's your jam, it's your jam, and if it's not your jam, which it's not for me,
Big breath in.
then it's not your
Big
jam.
breath out.
And I'm going to pause now, and we're going to end this workout. And we're going to go back, end the workout, exit, and we're going to go back to the main menu here. This has a nicely designed main menu as well. It definitely, aside from the weird look of the backgrounds, it's very well designed, very professional. You've got a lot of different trainers. You got a lot of different styles you can work through. Oh, there's some shorter ones, some 6. Oh, these are the tutorials. Tutorials are pretty quick. Man, I tried doing this tutorial. It is just, it's hard to explain. It's painfully slow. She just over-explains things in almost like she's talking to a 5-year-old. I have to be honest. And just Encanto. I've got to put some Encanto songs in my on my Oculus. Anyway, that is it for Supernatural, which a lot of people love, and good on them. But it's not a game for me. It's not for you, Dan. Most of you won't get that reference. All right, one more game I want to touch on that I own a demo for, because it's a little more expensive. I love the look of it. I like the sound of it. I haven't decided if it's a $30 game yet or not, but you can load a fully featured demo that just has a limited sequence of songs. I don't know if you can import your own songs into this. This has a little bit more of a kind of, I don't know. There's a very intentional stylistic look to this, without a doubt. Let's play solo. Yeah, I don't know if you can import. You might have to. Honestly, don't know. But anyway, let's show off this game. I like the look. I like the sound. I especially like this particular song because it's very synth. And, you know, I'm a child of the 80s. What can I say? Oh, I think I set this on a level that is maybe higher than what I'm used to. But anyway, very similar. You have to stay connected to these things. You hit these things with different colored balls in your hand. It's where the gameplay is really straightforward. It's one that doesn't like natively have a ton of full body motion involved in it. Kind of like Beatsaber, you can get more motion into it, but it's a lot of, you know, hand positioning kind of motion, like right and left. You know, I suppose if you want to do a spin around, oh, I should have had my hands reversed there. Suppose you can do like, turn around and keep your hand on the thing if you want, which I didn't do just there. So there's ways you can incorporate more motion into it, but the basic motions aren't super full body. Music track is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I like the music a lot. And I'm not sure how much more there is to say about this. Again, I just haven't decided if I think it's worth the purchase cost. But it's a really great game. I know some people absolutely love it. And this is a different... Obviously, I couldn't do 88 on this one because it's only a trial version. Even if I could bring in my own music, I don't think I could do it here. Anyway, I don't know. I'm running out of things to say about this one, I guess. I think if you're into the 80s synth aesthetic, it feels great. Which I'm really into, to be quite honest. I don't know. Maybe if I play the demo some more, I'll decide it's worth actually spending the money on. You pick which color you want to do this one with. It's really kind of cool. The different colored balls. It's good music too. I don't know if this is... I don't think this is actually a track from the 80s. I think this is a synth song they had made up for the game. I mean, I haven't looked through the full music catalog. I feel like if they don't have actual 80s synth music in the music catalog anywhere, that would be kind of criminal, to be quite honest. But again, kind of like Audioshield, the hand motions aren't super difficult. I mean, they're not super full body. You can make them more full body if you want, as I've said a few minutes ago. It's a fun game. Switch hands. There we go. Now I'm getting the rhythm of it, huh? Duck. Punch my chair again. I gotta be careful about my face here. And we run these out to the end. You get the force feedback. God, that force feedback is so important. I had no idea how important that was until I just went and did Moonrider there and didn't feel it. All right, let's exit out of here. And that's Synthriders. It's got a really great look. It's got a really great feel. It really, really, really feeds all of my 80s aesthetic stuff. Here's our settings menu. You can change the volume in here. You can change your environments a bit. So anyway, that is Synthriders, and I think that is the last game I am going to cover here. So hopefully some of you guys find this interesting. Let's see if there was anything else I wanted to talk about here. I don't think so, not really. VZ Fit really isn't a rhythm game. Final Fight isn't. Crazy Kung Fu isn't. I think that's about all that I'm going to talk about here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video, kind of showing off some of the games that are out there that you can play. Maybe if there's something you like, you'll be able to see what it is and what you like or what you don't like about it. If you enjoy my work, please do share, and subscribe the video. And as always, be kind to one another, have fun, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.